Well, here we are again. Another break par series for you from James and I at the beautiful
Hesketh Golf Club.
Hesketh Golf Club. This is the oldest golf club in Southport.
Wow.
There's actually only 4 golf clubs in Southport, but this is the oldest one. 1885 is when this one got going. So changed a little bit over the years. Some interesting history which we will go into, but today is all about break par. Can we get it done? Today's the day?
I got a different mission in hand, but I'll tell you about that later.
You're going for something slightly different.
Yeah.
I'm going for break par. We've got very little wind here today, so this should be a good opportunity to get it done. Let's get out there. First hole then, 394 yards off this back tee. Bunkers down the right-hand side, and then it kind of narrows up as it heads up towards that green. About 380 into that bunker up by the green there. Jimbo, driver in hand?
Driver in hand, yeah. Have a good day.
Hold up, just heading down the right hand side. Gonna be okay there?
Yeah, looks okay. Just in the right rough.
Just in the right rough. Just in the semi there, I think.
Driver down.
Driver in hand, James. Driver in hand. I like it at that path with a little bit of cut.
Yeah, I think that's perfect. I think there's a bit of wind out the left.
Yeah.
Oh, great drive there.
Cut.
Yeah, nice.
Fairway found. Happy days. Here we go.
How far we got then, Dan?
119 yards to that flag. I'm getting shot scope readings. Pin looks right in the middle.
Yeah. Hair into maybe. Not a lot there. There was a.
Yeah, it doesn't seem a lot in there, does it?
What you got?
I'm just going to go with a little wedge, I think.
Little wedge, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I can force anything there at the moment.
Lovely strike. That is straight at it.
Spin on that. Spin on that.
Oh, that's come out hot. Wowzers.
It did come out very hot.
Straight over the green. Yeah, it did look like it was sat down a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah,
Just
got a bit diggy on it, I think.
I think you had to though, because it was sat down.
Yeah. That's all right over here, Jimbo.
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, I think maybe middle of the summer when the rough's properly grown up, might not be the best place to be, but yeah, it's fine today.
Absolutely fine, yeah. Right in between 2 holes, first and probably 9 or 18 maybe. Half 5 finish, I think you said, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay, what have you got in?
I've got 105, downhill lie, slightly back into the breeze, so just trying to sort of hit my 110 shot with a 54.
Yeah, okay. 100 yards to the middle on here, so just fractionally back of centre. That's pretty good. Good strike.
Yeah, looks fairly bang on that.
Yeah, should be good.
Should be.
We'll see.
So a bit of a flyer down.
It's a bit disappointed, really. I mean,
It's right over the pin, wasn't it?
it was right over the pin. You're right, and I thought straight out the car. You know, one of those little.
So what club have you got here?
I got a 54-degree wedge.
Yep.
I'm just going to pop it, see if I can land it on the front here, and then just let it release down. Green looks pretty flat. Landed that a bit.
Just a bit short. Go on, chase.
No. Jimbo straight uphill, maybe a little out of your right, you seeing?
A little like the left, I'm seeing.
Are you?
Yeah, after my lesson this morning.
Oh, yeah, we've got a video coming out of that as well. Probably about 12, 15 feet.
Slightly up the hill.
Slightly up the hill, yeah. Track. Oh, it went, didn't it? Just snapped across the hole right at the end there. Sweater may have to come off in a minute.
Yes, definitely warmed up now. I wasn't expecting this when we left Stover at 6 o'clock this morning with it raining.
Yeah, when it was raining. To be fair, it was. I didn't know it got this light at 5 o'clock in the morning when we were on the road. Okay, I'm seeing, James, looking at yours coming across the hole, I'm seeing it a little out the right.
Yeah, I think edge. I don't think it's any more than that.
Yeah.
Lovely stroke. Never anywhere else.
It is a good job I can putt.
That was right edge.
Level par.
Right edge and beautiful.
Alright, time to mop it up. Barely moved at the end, didn't it?
Yeah, it went pretty straight in at the end.
Yeah, well done, Jimbo. Right, level pegging for the pair of us. A solid start.
Couple of pars.
Second hole. Beautiful par 3, slightly up the hill, 145 yards from the tee that we're going off, 158 off the back. Pin tucked in on the right hand side. Doesn't look like there's much trouble other than the fact that it's perched up on the top of that hill.
Yeah. Other than that, it's
pretty simple. Straightforward. Okay,
yeah,
what
I
club
feel like
you got?
it's slightly helping out the right, so I've got a wedge.
It's not a lot, is it?
No, I think it's just a good full wedge, I think.
Okay. Yeah, started on the flag, just moving to the left hand side of the green.
Yeah, pin high, just a big pull.
Yeah, that's okay. That'll do, yeah. Okay, 9-iron for me, Jimbo.
Yeah, pin's tucked on the right, I think just straight at it.
Tops off. The sun is out. Can't believe we've had to come up north to get the sunshine.
Oh shit.
Turn over a little bit, please.
Just at the right edge of the green. Oh, short.
I didn't think that was any short.
Wow, that's come all the way back down.
Okay. Could be in a bit of trouble there. Or
Maybe
a
just
spot of bother.
Maybe just cut it up against it slightly?
Maybe slightly, I don't know.
Dan's just gone down that bank. Didn't feel like he struck it particularly badly, but it just came up short and it's rolled back a good 15 yards. So it's probably got a good, yeah, 20-25 feet to come up. Yeah, definitely quite delicate. That's a steep old slope, isn't it? Played it well. Played it really well. Steady. Just had a firm bounce. Yeah, pitched right on the fringe.
Come out hot again, that.
Hot day. It's a hot day.
Up on the green then, Jimbo. Got it pin high.
Yeah, it's a lot slopier than I thought this green actually.
It's
slopey going back up the hill, a little bit out on my left.
Go on then. Oh, that had a sneaky little look as it went past, didn't it?
Yeah, I thought I had that halfway.
So we were saying on the first tee there that your focus today is actually the way you've been playing, because you've been playing really good, haven't you, at the moment?
Yeah.
Won a couple of events. Going for course record?
Yeah, it's always interesting. Like, I don't play many friendly games of golf or anything like that, so come on here today, just the two of us. Yeah, got to be the target of find out. Like Tiger back in the day, he wasn't allowed past the car park, so it was just a case of, right, where's the first tee and what's the course record?
Yeah.
Not trying to compare myself to Tiger, but yeah, it's interesting to know what it is. And
what is it? What is it?
65.
So 7 under.
7 under, yeah.
Okay, and today's like a calm enough day, isn't it?
Yeah, I think if you're going to do it, it would be today with this sort of weather, yeah.
Not a lot, slightly downhill.
Yeah, definitely downhill. Yeah, I think out your left's a good shout. The whole green goes from sort of back right to front left.
How much it goes.
Oh, such a good stroke.
One more roll and we had it.
Stroke.
It's just a bit of a letdown off the tee shot, wasn't it? Just got the club wrong off the tee. That's what set up the bogey.
I thought it was helping, but it's actually,
if anything, hurting a fraction. I think if anything, like yours, which got riding the wind quite early, you kind of helped it a little bit, whereas mine kind of almost floated against it.
Yeah.
I just got it slightly wrong, which then, you know, so you can't blame the putt or even the chip, to be honest. It's more sort of don't go pin hunting. Tidy, well done. Very solid start. Couple of pars. Off we go. The third hole across the road. 440 par 4. Looks like it's a subtle dogleg round from right to left. I can see a couple of bunkers off the tee and then works kind of up to a green. Again, I got a feeling we're going to be working up to quite a few greens today.
Yeah, definitely looks like a couple of elevation changes.
Yeah, it really does. Come over to a slightly different feel to the golf course over this side of the road.
Yeah, I spoke to Graham Roberts this morning and he said the sort of front nine was quite kind of marshlandy.
Okay.
So first two there were very linksy.
Yeah, very linksy.
This looks a lot more, like you say,
like
marshlandy.
Almost flatter.
Yeah.
Flatter.
And then it looks like 14 back over that side looks
Gets
like very
more
linksy
again. Yeah. Okay, driver in hand for Jimbo, level par.
Wind slightly out the left.
Yeah, slightly into as well, I think now. Perfect. Absolutely perfecto, that one. Bouncing down there.
Driver for you, Dan?
driver.
Seriously smart shot that.
You like it?
Yeah.
You liked that little fade, didn't you? I like that little fade.
Yeah. More like wind fade, but
yeah, off the flag and let it move from there.
gorgeous. Yeah, down the left hand side, just fading back, very similar to mine. Yeah, lovely shot, mate.
Great bounce.
Yeah, lovely.
So 170 flag.
Yeah.
Do I go play the numbers 170?
I think you play front edge, which is about 158, 159, because I think being a slightly linksy course, I think it's going to release out a little bit. I think if you fly that 170, that's going to run all the way to the back, especially coming out the rough.
So I've got 7-iron in hand then.
Yeah, I like that. Wind's out the left, pins tucked half sort of left side, so straight at it.
Straight at it, yeah. I like that as well because I almost like had a mind of starting at the left trap and then letting it move.
Yeah,
but
it doesn't come out the rough.
Yeah, I like at flag, and if it moves right, it's finishing just right at the flag, isn't it? Hopefully.
Great strike down.
That's come out like a bullet, James.
Does that come out hot again?
Sit.
Cool. Wow.
Don't roll off the back. Okay, we're alright.
Yeah, good shot.
That's flown about, well, it's got at least flown pin high, isn't it?
Yeah, good job you didn't hit 6, wasn't it?
Oof, in the woods at the back. Jimbo getting his yardage from the left half of the fairway.
136.
Good drive down there.
Yeah.
How's the new driver feeling?
Really nice,
Is
yeah,
it?
Definitely, yeah. It's a little bit more in it, a little bit of a slightly flatter flight than my old one, so yeah, no, really enjoying it.
The old one is no more.
The old one is no more, no, it cracked. Dutch Pro Tour event at St Mellion, so yeah, I didn't have much choice but to use the new one.
No.
It's behaving okay at the moment.
You cracked it. How many drivers have you cracked in your life?
Far too many. I don't have a clue why. They've all cracked in different places.
Too much power, James. Too much
Yeah,
power.
I wish. Feels like it's slightly hurting.
Just out the left, I think.
Yeah.
Kind of looks a little false fronty.
136. I'm just going to go with a firm wedge then.
Okay. Nope.
No.
Changing. Going with 9.
Yes. I feel like if I chip this one in there, there's going to be no guesswork.
Yeah, front right corner of the green, just over that trap. Yeah, I think that's about pin high, isn't it?
This is as good, just weak in flight.
Yeah, no, it's got in between clubs, haven't you?
Yeah.
Not easy. So 23 paces.
23 paces. I'm not sure what they...
193 finish?
Yeah, not sure what they put in that lunch, but a couple of your irons have gone absolutely miles so far.
Yeah. Okay, I've got this, James. It's a little out of the right. It's a massive part. It's 23 yards.
Little out of the right.
A little out of the right. All moving that way.
Cambering up the slope. Yeah, it's going to go right to left all the way, I think. Go, come on, go.
It's probably a chip.
Go.
Snagged, massively snagged. Oh, that's annoying. Right, Jimbo from the left or right side of this hole, going up the hill. What are you reading?
Don't see an awful lot there, really. Maybe a hair off the right.
Just didn't go, did it? Or just battered through the brake a little bit?
Absolutely whacking every putt so far.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like they're quite slow, but I don't think they are.
No, they're not. They got that fine grass on them, don't they? So,
3 in a row, I've absolutely walloped.
About 15, 16 feet down.
Still out the right.
Lovely stroke again. Is it going to get there?
I'm not scared of them, but I don't feel like I'm giving them...
Yeah, we're the opposite.
Yeah. Giving them a bit more respect than I need to. Again, could blame the putt. I think it was probably a chip for me off of that lie. Grass was kind of laying into me a little bit. Just never got going off the putter face for the first putt. So James down the hill a fraction. Nice, James, well done. Good putt that.
Cheers.
Very good.
Solid.
Solid. I know, putting a bit of pressure on ourselves here. Solid start. Par 3, 4th hole, 164 yards. Looks like this is littered with bunkers up around that green. Certainly I can see 4 in front of us. Pin looks kind of middle to back left. I would say middle, looking as it's a yellow flag. I don't know if that's actually
pretty much middle.
Yeah, middle of the green. Club, what have we got?
I've got 8 iron.
8 iron, wind a little out of the right.
Yeah, just
almost like helping a fraction.
Yeah, maybe. I think it's just a smooth one. It's not a massive one.
Started it on the flag, moving a little left. Not seeing that down.
Yeah,
just left the
left
flag.
half of the green.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's 161. Based on that, James, I'm going to hit. Did you get 8? Did you?
I hit 8. I certainly think you can maybe get 8 there, but 7's not a bad club. What a lovely day.
It's a beautiful day. 177 middle, 161 front.
I think anything just right, the flag looks like it might feed in a little bit.
Yeah, I've kind of got it over the right edge of that trap down there.
Great strike. Come on, turn over. Turn over.
Okay,
yeah, it's coming in. Exactly what we talked about.
It's about pin high, I think.
Yeah, good strike down. Really nice.
I've dropped 2 shots so far through 3 holes.
Yep.
Made a clutch putt on the first, could have been 3 through 3 holes. Sometimes this is quite common for me. I do get it, I feel like I get it a little bit wrong, and then I start sort of searching a little bit. Anything you notice from certainly the first 3 holes of what I'm doing?
Just a bit of judgment of lie, really.
Yeah.
And a bit of clarity in terms of what you're doing distance-wise. So you haven't really hit that bad a shot, in my opinion. Second, you could maybe argue going right, that flag has left you a tough shot, but 1 and 2, you know, I think you're talking about yardages and landing at specific yardage. Well, when you're coming out of the rough, you've got to play for roll.
Yeah.
You've got to play for potentially a flyer.
Yeah.
Like your ball was sat down on the first.
Yeah.
You're literally, both times you've discussed to me, landing it bang on pin high.
Yeah.
Whereas I've sort of created a yardage 14 yards short of that.
Yeah.
And that could then become 25 yards short of that if you get a flyer.
Yeah.
That changes your thing by 2 clubs.
Exactly, and I'm zapping the flag, and then almost like thinking that's then my brain is like 170, right, 170, and I'm pulling 6 iron. I mean, 7 iron went through the back, 6 irons in the jungle,
and you through the back.
And I'm through the back here as well. So
I think it's more course management. You haven't hit a shot really. Maybe the second. Other than that, you shouldn't have made a bogey on either the first or the third.
Yeah.
Whereas I haven't played particularly well so far, but I'm level par, and that's the difference really.
Yeah.
You know, we haven't played much differently tee to green, but it's just a bit of course management and a bit more thinking.
Yeah.
Certainly testing the back of these greens out, Dan.
I just got some extra strength overnight or something.
It's the altitude, I'm telling you.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. What are we, 250 miles north?
I mean, to be fair, the whole green pitches this way.
Yeah, there's a couple of big slopes in the green as well, isn't there? Yeah. Yeah, now we're stood here, you can feel it was a little bit down breeze.
I've got this quite a bit out of the left now, it's all moving in off this side from where you are down.
Yeah.
Again, just get the pace control right.
It's a better speed. Go.
I've just got miles apart. I'm looking forward to a couple of reachable par 5s coming up, James, hopefully.
Yeah, I don't think they're coming till later in the round.
No, is that what it is? I got to hold on for dear life till then.
There is 4 par 5s though. So,
is there?
And we haven't played any yet, so there is hope for some scoring holes yet.
Hey, James, just fractionally past pin high. He got his 8 iron down here. He landed it on the greens. We got a nice bit of stop. I think I landed on the shoulder over by the bunker there, up the hill. Come on then, come on then, come on then.
First one left short.
All
quite
uphill.
slow up there, yeah.
Yeah, good putt though. Another solid par. Good, well done.
Not many course records are broken with solid par, so.
No.
We got down about 7 feet.
Yeah. Let's I'll try and just steady the ship here because this could run away from me pretty quickly.
We getting to the Brother Paul stage of must make yet, or are we okay at the moment?
Well, probably am, but it's going to be a long old day if I keep leaving this length of putts for par.
Come on, positive stroke.
Yeah, just out the left, again it's all swinging.
Break. Just stayed there.
Did not move. I think this is a really tough golf course. I do. Can't believe the course record 65.
Just following on from what Dan was talking about for the first 3 holes, so something I've been doing for probably 10 to 15 years now is like a self-caddy.
Yeah.
So the way I look at it is you had 170 yards into the last hole, coming out the rough, so then I gauge a yardage of how far do I want to land it, 158. So if my 158 was my 9 iron, and then you might go, well, add 10 yards for a flyer, so I might have even considered a wedge on the last. I probably would have hit 9, but you've gone from 6 iron, going to land it pin high. I've maybe suggested 7, which you've then flushed, and then it's gone through the back because you've got the flyer. So
yeah, no stop.
I think if you can ask yourself better questions, and it doesn't have to take, you know, even sort of your mid-handicap, doesn't have to take you a lot of time to go through those questions, right? How far have I got? How much is the wind going to affect it? And where do I want to land it? And then I see a lot of people just playing to the yardage of the pin, and then downwind or what have you, they'll run out through the back or into wind, come up short, just, you know, a little bit of focus on how far you want the ball to go.
5th hole then, little water hole.
Yeah, it's a bit...
381 yards from this tee to that green, kind of water down the left hand side, big pond by the look of it from this tee, bunker down the right hand side just to give you something to shape off maybe, and then you kind of go up and over to the green. So it'll be interesting when we get down there to see exactly what we've got. What are you thinking?
Well, I want to hit driver for the distance purposes,
yeah,
back into the wind, but it just looks very narrow out there with driver, so I've got 2 irons. I feel like it's going to give me a much bigger fairway.
Yeah, I like that.
Might give me 2 or 3 clubs extra in, but I'm willing to take that gamble just to get the ball in play.
Off the tee, yeah. Yeah, down towards that trap on the right, which I think is the smart play.
Just on the
Didn't
fairway.
see it down there, yeah, it looks alright.
Yeah, just on the edge of the fairway.
Yeah, you're right, at the path out there, just right at the water, and just let it just slightly move off of there.
Yep. A little bit low maybe, but it's absolutely fine. Yeah, just sliding past the water.
It's a bit water huggy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's absolutely perfect now though.
Take that now.
Right on the fairway.
Just down the right hand side, Jimbo, way nicely short of that trap. You can see the water over there now. And yardage wise, you've got 158 middle, 144 front.
Yep.
Club.
155 pin. I got 7.
Into the breeze, definitely a club there now, isn't there?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's almost 2.
2 club, yeah.
Debating whether this is enough.
How far do you normally carry a 7?
178.
Okay. Almost like a little punchy one, is it not?
It's definitely a punchy one, it's just whether it's a little punchy 6, but I'm just going to try and hit this one.
Yeah, you just don't want it floating too much with that club. Oh, I love that. Clipped that. Which we're not going to see it down over that hill, but...
Not very good line-wise.
It was good, yeah?
Yeah.
I just like the way you clipped that. It was like almost like you took the little bit of spin off of it.
Yeah, I'd love to say that was intentional.
Oh, was it? But no, but like it's like if you get a bit diggy down on the ball, it can start to really rev the spin up on the ball, can't it? Whereas if you clip
a little bit more of a clipper, not necessarily intentionally, but I'm
Yeah.
not somebody who takes generally big divots.
Yeah,
anyway.
so if you are playing into the wind, try and almost like clip it off the top, almost like your angle of attack sort of like shallows out a fraction and you can get a little bit less spin out of it.
Yeah.
I've got 137, Jimbo.
What club you got?
I've got 7 as well.
Same as me?
I'm just going to go with a kind of like dead arm swing.
Yeah, I like that.
Just to take a bit off of it, like take a bit of speed out of the shot.
It's always difficult hitting when you can't see your landing spot, isn't it?
Yeah, I like that little action of yours, just clip it rather than dig it, you know?
Clip away.
I'm more of a digger.
Clip away. Lovely strike. Turning over a hair. Should catch a piece of the green, hopefully. Lovely strike.
Yeah. Really move that, didn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not expecting that much movement. That'll do though.
My ball finished up quite nice. I felt like it was a good distance in the air. Dan's lovely distance. It's just finished off the left side of the green there. Dan just repairing my pitch mark. Thank you very much. What are you seeing here, Dan?
It's all coming. It's uphill at the beginning. All moving off this side here though.
A little bit out of left to right.
Just a little bit out the left.
Start line, just never really moved. It was just tailing in at the end, but much better pace.
There. It just looks all this way.
Yeah, doesn't look as much from where I'm stood.
No, did it not?
Dan just tidying up for his par. Yeah, good for that, mate.
Take my 4, get off that bogey train I was on.
Not an easy hole, that.
Right, come on, Jimbo. Let's start this little birdie run that you've promised us.
There's never any promises in golf. There's plenty of hope.
What are you seeing? Not a lot.
I'm not seeing a lot there. Maybe left to centre.
Definitely slightly uphill, but again, not a great deal. Subtle runoffs all around these greens. They just like, if you catch the edge, it's just going to fall off the edge here. Get that around a lot of links golf courses. Yes, here we go. Here we go, everybody. 1 under par.
Finally under par.
Yes. 450 yard par 4, straight back into the wind.
Stroke 1.
Stroke index 1 on the card. Bunkers look everywhere down here. Bunkers up the fairway, down the right, down the left, and then as you work your way up towards the green, again, almost like a bowl kind of style green, a little bit of linksy feel. Kind of looks like an old, like a railway line that runs along the top there. We've just hit over into that last hole.
Just hoping you're going to give me some better news with this hole, because all I can see is bunkers, trouble, wind, and your description didn't fill me with the most of confidence.
Do you know what this feels like? It feels a little bit like I could be on a hole. I feel like I'm Ashburnham here.
Yeah, I feel a little bit Royal Lythamy.
Royal Lytham? I've never played there.
Well, the second and third, they kind of like, there's basically sort of
trouble
all the way up the right, and then you're just sort of pushed to the left side, but there's bunkers and stuff. So
I like it kind of at that trap on the more on the left side, or you're going over the one on the right here.
Well, wind's out the right. I was just going to tee it up and send it, but yeah, I don't know whether just to stick with my natural fade. Now you think so? Now I'm going to go with the tee it high and send it.
Yeah, straight over that trap, which is actually only about 225, I think, to get over it. I like that play.
Little dog down the left hand side there, having a great day.
Doggy.
Chasing after its ball. Back to the golf.
220 to the bunker on the right you've just gone over. Then it's about 280, 290 that one on the left, I think.
Yeah, keep it down the left hand side then. Swing that down.
Kind of going
Just cutting against it, get out of the trap.
I think that kind of bounces between them, you know.
Yeah. Again, it wasn't that bad a swing, it just cut up against it, didn't it?
Yeah, just holding it up in the wind a little bit there, so it's just got no power on it. So the interesting chat I had with Peter, the course manager, he was explaining to me a couple of little stories which were original designs of this golf course was old Tom Morris's other son. You had Tom Morris Jr., but you had a son, and he actually was involved in the original design of this golf course. And then, can you believe it, the great doctor's brother, who I didn't even know he had a brother, he was involved in some of the design out here as well. So a Mackenzie design, should we say, but it's actually the brother of the great doctor, Alistair Mackenzie.
What we got then, Dan?
We've got 191 flag.
Yep.
It's saying 175 to the front of the green. There are bunkers kind of everywhere.
So slightly hurting out the right?
Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, it's definitely hurting a little bit and definitely out the right, but...
Whatever carries 195, that's my...
Is that the club?
That's my caddy advice.
Okay, 195, that's, I would say that's a little holdy up 3-iron on this wind.
Yeah, I think you've definitely got to hold it. Anything riding, I think that's too much back for you. Oh,
Right.
Just the start line. It's carried the trap though, that's going to be pretty good. Yeah, it's got over the trap.
It's like a big puff of sand as that landed. Right. How's your zooming going, James?
Could be improved. Bit like my school grades.
It's yeah. School report could do better. Okay, so watch is saying 148 middle, 132 front.
143 pin. What we're saying this wind's doing?
It's definitely hurting a smidge, but a little out the right.
Makes my mind up.
What we got?
143, just a nice quiet 9.
Looking good. Go in. Oh, it's just, I don't know if that hit the flag, but it's certainly not very far away now.
Call a members bounce.
Is that what they call it? You paid your green fee, didn't you? Hey, you're a member for the day.
Yeah, slight little push and in off the knuckle.
Take it, James. The game never.
Take it.
A game gives you nothing.
Yeah. Nobody cares about that at the clubhouse, do they? They just see birdie.
Right, Dan. Dan's 3-iron, finished lovely. It's carried the bunker, it's fed down. Probably about 13, 14 feet. What are you seeing, Dan?
Seeing your ball about 3 feet away.
A bit longer than that. I wish that was 3 feet.
What do you see? I see a double breaker.
I see it certainly out the left most of the way.
Yeah.
Not sure about the double bit.
Yeah, I don't see a great deal in it. I think it's subtly out the left. Not hit it. Gotta hit him.
Wow, what's going on there? It's gone right to left.
Not even got there as well, is it?
Yeah. Got to lost my job as a caddy had I been reading that for a tour player. Did not see that going right to left with that slope coming off the bunker.
Not a great putt, if I'm honest, but...
No, but it still went the opposite way to what we thought. And just tidying up for his part.
Start giving myself some chances. That 3-iron definitely helped.
Yeah, nice format. Par 5s to come.
I do like these white circles around the
Yeah,
holes.
I think when they were fresh they would have looked excellent.
Don't see it very often, the old spray on the holes. It's normally for kind of cameras when you see it on TV. It's so the camera easily picks up the hole. Jimbo, come on then, let's go back to back. Remember, this is stroke index 1, so it's one of the tougher holes on the golf course. So if you can birdie that, or even run away with a par like me, then you're quite happy. Oh, it just went.
Did it go or did I pull it?
No, it went. It looked like it went. I wouldn't be blaming stroke there. I would be saying that that's moved a fraction more than than you probably read.
Yeah, I saw it kind of in the ridge. I saw that pretty straight, but maybe it was a tiny bit off the right.
Okay, still 1 under par. All the first of our par 5s, 516 yards off this back tee. Water down the right hand side, bunker, big bunker down the right hand side, left hand side, and then I believe there's more water as you get further up. We're kind of on the, I would say, the floodplains to the right here of us now. You can start seeing the water sort of want to feed in off of there. Driver for Jimbo.
Yeah, I've taken this one a bit higher. That bunker down there at 284.
Yeah.
I think it's going to take sort of a very big hit to sort of get over it, but I think I've got to take it on if I want to have a crack at the green in 2. So it's one of those where take a little bit of risk, and if it pays off, might be going in with this mid-iron.
Yeah, just left of that bunker now. Seeing that down?
Yeah, it's landed on the bank, scared the lady and come round to the right.
Yeah, a little walker down there. She'd have heard the thump miles away from her, but she'd have heard it.
Should be all right now, I think.
What are you seeing, Dan?
I'm seeing just right edge of the bunker is what I'm seeing.
Yeah. Any shape or?
No, just pretty much go with what I've been going with today, which is just a little hold up there.
Lovely golf shot. Started at the trap, just turning on the breeze.
Similar line to yours.
Yeah, seeing that down. Yeah, it's absolutely fine there.
All right.
Nice.
What are you zooming, James?
Trying. So down, just short of this bunker at sort of 284.
I got 246, Jimbo.
246.
But again, like you said, you know, that's kind of 240 to 245 is 3-wood landing zone.
Yeah.
So I've got 5-wood, 228.
Yeah.
It's like I'm learning golf here, isn't it? Like,
Well, it's links golf, isn't it? You need to adjust. If you've been playing at wet courses in the
winter.
back at home, suddenly now we're on a course where you're getting 20-30 yards of run.
Yeah.
You need to adjust pretty quickly in terms of distance.
Agree, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start it kind of at the lamppost, just right at that green.
Yeah.
Right at the pin.
Is the ball quite a long way above, below your
Below
feet?
my feet, so it might hold it up more, so maybe it's more on the flag then.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of getting at.
Yeah, again, all these chats is good for me.
Oh, great swing.
Got there.
Just turning over on the breeze, a little bit of draw. It's come down, just short, left, running across the side. Yeah, just off the left edge of the green. Lovely swing.
That'll do, actually.
Yeah.
I caught it a little in the toe, which made it shape a little bit more. But
Yeah. I got a cracking zoom of the sky there.
Have you?
Yeah, just looking at the beautiful blue sky. Every day's a learning day for Jimbo. Yeah. I'm maybe not going to get a job on Sky Sports as a cameraman.
Bomber, as they say. What are you thinking?
I got 218.
218?
Yeah.
Yeah,
really...
218 mid. Oh, 218 middle. So you got 203 front.
Yeah.
Is that the number you're kind of playing somewhere
Yeah,
between
I got 5.
Okay.
So I feel like this should land on the front and then just sort of trundle up there. That's the plan.
Okay.
Wind out the right, gonna try and start it left edge of the trap and just let the breeze bring it in.
Nice and clean.
Oh, be good. Oh, you rascal.
Seeing it?
That's bang on line, just come up.
Oh
5
yeah,
yards short.
smidgen short there, just on the line of the flag.
Thought it might fly a little bit out that line, just came out lovely and floaty, just
Almost
what I
like,
didn't want.
almost clean, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And again, you catch it clean, you don't get the fly, do you, as much?
No, yeah, I thought it was a good shot.
What are you thinking here? You've just come up just a fraction shy. I just want to turn around and show everybody like how close that actually is. You couldn't quite see it. We knew water was there, but in the wind,
That's a really strong
that's
par
a strong
yeah.
par 5,
Yeah,
isn't
get on
it?
the tee at 520, you think good chance here, but water hugs the right all the way, and it's not a particularly, you know, you're not having to go too far left to lose your ball.
No. Okay, we're going opting with putter off the front, up the slope. There's a subtle Dr. Mackenzie at the back, which probably his brother put that in. All uphill. For eagle. For eagle. Cracking putt. Just ran on a smidgen for you, but
One the other way.
not bad.
I got a feeling that
You've got a big old bank there to go up.
I got a big old bank, but I've also got a little bit of a sprinkler head here.
Yeah, I think with your chipping ability, I think you can chip that.
I'm going 54.
Where are you trying to land it?
I've got to go over this ridge actually. I'm going 58.
Yeah.
And I've got to get it up over this ridge, almost like the green, for me. I've got to get it up here, the green starts here.
Okay.
That's my feeling.
Yeah.
There.
Always important to pick a landing spot when you're in a chip. Go, go.
Bit duffy, giving out.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that landing spot with a 54 would have been spot on.
Yeah, do you know what though? Next week I'm off to Woburn and I'm going to be having a little look at my wedges because I think that possibly I want to get maybe now a 58 or even a 60 with a little bit less bounce. I've got a lot of bounce on the bottom of my lob wedge and it sometimes gets a bit chunky for me. Wanted it a little
Come on,
bit,
Dan.
Wanted it a bit shorter than this, if I'm honest.
Strong finish to the front 9. Where are we seeing it?
Just that left.
Just out the left? Okay.
I feel like they're moving as much as what we've been reading, maybe.
Yeah, they're a little bit slow, on the slow side. Stay. Good putt. Just started on the left edge and just broke.
Smooth, isn't it?
A couple of
Such a waste again.
steady pars in a row though.
Yeah, just got to start taking advantage of these par 5s when I can actually get there in 2. It's not doing enough with that short game.
Yeah, my putt on the way up broke quite a bit left to right, so I'm seeing this out the right. Pulled it.
Ah, it just went, didn't it?
That's the dreaded pull that plagues me.
Okay, moving on, shall we?
Ah.
Less said about that, the best. 337 yards off this back tee where we are, 350 off the backbacks. Bunkers down the middle. Kind of a slight dogleg round from left to right. It looks like trouble off the right, and then when you get up around the green again, your standard kind of pot bunkers wrapping around the hole.
Feels like slightly downwind.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to give it a good old whack.
Okay. So this is hole 8. Oh, go on then, Jimbo. Get it?
Slightly out of the hill, but should be very nice there. Yeah, I think that's maybe front edge, just short of the green.
Up towards that trap on the left, just left of the flag there.
Sneaky little water hazard down the left.
I was going to say, what is that down the left?
A couple of red stakes, yeah. We don't need to worry about those, DH.
Straight over that bunker in the middle there.
Pick your target and hammer away. Great swing down.
It's that trap.
Yeah, covered that, isn't it?
No, I didn't sit down.
You might.
It's gone in it, we're in trouble. Because
The zooming skills were better that time.
Deep.
All that worrying about the bunker, and that's DH's ball right in the middle of the fairway. What we got, Dan?
I got 66 yards to that flag, Jimbo.
66. See, I really struggle with these sorts of shots when you've got like almost the whole green like that, because I struggle with a landing spot.
What are you seeing then? What do you think?
Well, I think I would play that with a 54 landing kind of 45, whereas
56 yards gets you to the middle of the green.
see, I know Paul would play like a 58 here, just because he uses a clock face and he knows his. See, he would quite like this shot because he's really clued up on his kind of half yardages where
yeah.
I need to sort of be able to see something, but it's just a straight nothing I see here.
54.
Come on then, nice and tight. Let's get a birdie. Oh, tell you what.
Flag.
No, that was a bit quick.
What's wrong with me with these shots?
Just a bit quick.
Not good, is it?
Was it Joe that was saying about the sort of long swing? That looked short and quick.
And I've just done this video on it, or the orange whip, and I just feel like I've got it, but I get to here, and then it's a hit.
Yeah, that was quick and whippy.
The perfect drive, just short of the green. As you said, it was getting front edge, and it was nearly there, wasn't it?
Yeah, had it not been out the heel, I think it might have done.
Yeah, but would you have hit driver normally, knowing this hole now? You've got a hazard down your left-hand side.
I would have to know the carry distance of that. If that was 285 or less, then yeah, driver no problem. But if that goes up to sort of 295, then it's probably too narrow.
Yeah.
You're kind of almost gaining half a shot on the field if you can drive it up here and you've got a putter in your hand.
You can see a ball on the green there on the right hand side. That is my I just had a little flick with another shot because I'm so angry. So that is not the ball in play. Ball in the play is over the back, as you saw. Jimbo putter in hand. There you go. Don't hit that other ball, please. Get up there.
That's a really bad choice of club, to be fair.
Yeah, I'd like to send the wedge in your hand there, to be fair. Or a little bump and run with something.
It was too long a putt, really. I like putting from off a green on the links course, but just being early season, the grass is a little bit longer than normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't really a putt. What do we have here? That is some serious rough. And there we have Dan's ball. That is US Open style. As you can see, he's got quite a big slope to go up here with not much green to work with, so tricky little shot. Can't even see it.
Almost like a little pop shot I'm going to play.
Yeah. Just think you've got to open it up and keep the speed.
Yeah.
Love that. That's really well played.
Stop.
Yeah, about as good as you could do.
Well, I know he's disappointed with the end result of that, but it is a putt for a birdie. Again, what are you, 1 or 2?
I'm 1.
You're 1, but
Yeah.
you feel like you should be 3.
Well, first few holes are a bit scrappy. It's been a lot better since then, but just feel like I'm just sort of leaking a few shots at the moment.
Yeah, so do I.
Started it right, stayed there, so pretty straight.
Yeah, didn't do a lot at all, did it?
No. Well,
It's another par. It's probably a very disappointing one from that position off the tee, but it's a par all the same.
And for his part,
Seeing in, it's the little...
a little out of the left.
Yeah.
I think it's inside the hole firm.
There shouldn't be a lot in it, should there?
No.
Just lost speed, didn't it?
Just started a little straight for me.
Oh my word, we've played that 1 over between us.
Yeah, it's not good from a combined total of about 100 yards.
No. Oh, 9th hole though. The 9th hole, 440 yards off this back tee. It is a par 4. Straight up into the wind. It sort of a subtle dog leg round from left to right. It looks like a water hazard or sort of trouble up the left. Bunker up the right. And then up towards more, it looks like a flattish green, which is just up by the clubhouse. Jimbo with driver.
Yeah. This kind of hole is, designed for me in terms of I like to shape the ball left to right.
Yeah.
Wind's out the left, so I'm just going to try and hit a flat cut up the left, let the wind do its thing.
Okay. Hold there. Just really moving on you a bit there.
It's okay.
All right.
The right rough here.
It's on line with the flag, really, wasn't it? in the
Yeah,
end?
just moved a bit more, but it's the safer side. I just didn't quite get on top of it, overdid it.
Yeah, I like that play. Gorse bush with a little fade. Like it.
Lovely strike. It's just
Right a bit,
gone
please.
at that bush. Get out the bunker. That's it.
I just think that's in between them, you know.
Yeah, I think that's in between the bunkers.
That'll be absolutely
Wasn't a
fine.
bad swing, just didn't quite fade.
Get the move, did it? Just want to ask your opinion on this one. So I've got grass laying, obviously I'm going this way, so grass is laying against us.
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
That's a flyer lie to me.
Yeah.
So I would be going at least one club down and hitting that pretty hard.
And that's because the grass is obviously laying
Against
show
you.
us what you're
Yeah, so
thinking.
the grass is lying against you that way. So if the ball's here and you're going that way, you know, you're going with the grass, so there's nothing getting trapped in between the face and the ball. But as you can see there, you can't get to the back of the ball without hitting that grass that's slightly against you.
Yeah.
A bit of grass gets trapped between the face and the grooves, and that causes a flyer.
The other thing then, I've got 193 flag.
Yeah.
170 to the front.
Yep. What
Talking
carries
to it.
170 for you?
About 6 iron.
So I would say with it slightly hurting, it's either a 6 or a very hard 7.
Okay. With
So-
the flyer.
Yeah, because that's going to take wind out of the equation as well. So even into wind, you still might get a ball that goes further than what it would do into
Yeah.
wind. So
With that in mind, I'm thinking of thumping a 7.
Okay.
I don't really want to go anything easy through this run.
No, definitely not. So, yeah, worst case scenario, that should come front edge, but it's not going to go hurtling through the back. Oh yes, that's done exactly what we said on the tin. That is straight at it. Oh my word, that's pitched on the front edge, and that has travelled to the back edge of the green.
So
Wow. That just shows you.
That's a 7 iron that's gone 200 yards.
Yeah.
that just shows how important it is to assess the lie, because if you go 2 foot further right, that grass is going with you and that's not going to jump anywhere near as much, and that potentially, that 7 iron's not even getting to the front edge.
Yeah.
That's just a nice shot that's going probably 170 for Dan, but that there, you could see the ball doing that because it's come off hot. That's carried 175, which, how far does your 7 iron carry?
Yeah, 160, 165.
Yes, that's gone 15 yards further, but just because of the knuckle, there's no spin on that ball, and then
And
when
it's
hit
into
the floor,
wind.
yeah, when it's hit the floor, it's then run.
Yeah.
It's gone almost 30 yards further, where, yeah.
Jimbo's ball has found himself right by the tree.
That drifted a bit further than I thought on the wind.
155 middle, 171 back, 139 to the front. What are you
Yeah,
thinking?
I've got 160 pin. I'm going to try and just drill a 7 under this sort of branch. Although I don't like that tree. I'm going to go to 6 and make a slightly shorter swing.
Yeah, get it. Fully understand that. Oh, it's got some serious curve. That is a class shot.
Ready?
It's just run a bit through there,
Put off
but
the back.
such a good shot that.
Almost broke my wrist, but
Yeah, great shot out there. Wandering up from the middle of the green to the back, you can see mine's just fallen off the back edge there, which I'm actually quite happy with. James, I just think you've just got really unlucky, got into the runoff area and there was nothing to stop it like I had a backstop there.
again, out position off the tee, so yeah, it was difficult to judge. I played as good a shot as I could do, but it just ran off the bank.
Yeah. Okay, what club you got?
I got 54.
Little bump forward and
Yeah, try and land it on the sort of front area of the green and then just let it run out. Watch there.
it's really good.
Oh.
Practice those shots a lot, James?
Generally, yeah,
Always
there's a
keeping
tripping
an eye
green
on
up
the-
at Tavistock.
Yeah, so you keep an eye on it all the time.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time on that.
Dan's flyer 7 iron. See that sort of bunker front of it, just at the front of the green there. That's where it's landed, so it's run a good 25 yards. And again, that just shows you with the no spin sort of flyer how far it goes. What are you seeing, Dan?
Not a lot, to be honest. Yours didn't seem to move much when it got on the green, you know. So again, just about pace, pretty straight at it. Maybe a fraction left half or something like that, but from here I'm not going to worry too much about that.
Just went left early and just a little bit weaker pace, yeah.
Just weak putting. Come on then, mop this up for us. Let's get this turning in 1 under, and then you got a firing back 9.
Seeing pretty straight, you?
Yeah, not a lot. You didn't do much when it went past the hole. Yeah, well done. Tidied up. All right, front 9 for you. Not bad.
Yeah, it wasn't my best, but chances on the back 9, hopefully. 3 par 5s.
Again, pretty straight in, James.
Yeah, maybe right of centre, I see. Lovely putt. Yeah,
Thank you.
it's right of centre.
Okay, right,
Beautiful.
that ends part 1. The beautiful Hesketh Golf Club. James at -1, myself +4. See you for part 2.